not going to, how can I say, you're not going to impress a black woman if you're not a black man. You're not going to impress any woman if you're not a man. If you're going to run around here acting white, acting black, acting this, and acting this instead of being yourself, what woman wants you? Because I tell you, it's a lot of women out here that's dressed in black and they look good. They got the earrings and stuff. You know, I walk up and I say, yo, what's up? But that shit turned me off. You know why? Because I'm in Japan and I want to see a Japanese woman. And I'm not, and even that, just think about what I just said. I want to see a Japanese woman. Well, what is a Japanese woman? Because that's even stereotype too. But what I'm saying is, I just want a woman that's herself. Now, if this Japanese woman knows her history and knows that she's black, you know, that she's from us or whatever, and if she wants to be that, you know, because these Japanese people out here, they got soul, you know. Some can dance, some can't, but, you know, if she knows what she's doing and she's sure of herself, then fine, that's cool, you know. But, you know, I don't want no imitation. I just want a person that's confident, you know, and that's the type of person I would want. So you brothers out there talking about, sister this, and like I was reading, I watched some video. I can't remember what it was, but dude was crying, man. These women, man, they don't want a nice guy. They want a guy with a bandana on their head. Okay, fine. Put a bandana on your head and still be a nice guy. So what? You know, or basically what they want. And I ain't gonna say. I'm sorry to say that, but you know, why should a woman dictate to a man what she wants from a man, and you conform to what she wants? That's not good, because that's like a man saying to a black woman, well, this is the kind of black woman I want, blah, 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 blah. And most strong black women will look at you and say, like, fuck you, who the fuck you think you are? I'm going to be me. If you can't accept me how I am, then fuck you, I'm out of here, bye, you know? And that's the way we should have the same attitude, you know? And I'm not saying you have the attitude of saying, well, dude, I'm this and I'm that, you know? And if you don't like me like that, no. The attitude that you should have is the attitude of, hey, I am me, I'm staying within my lanes, and I'm not going to perpetrate, and I'm growing. And as I grow, my position goes up, goes down, whatever, but you still be the same. You still love yourself, you still love the black woman, you still love every woman, because if history is right, then we're all the same. But then again, we have these little differences. And I will tell you something. A black man walking on the street with a Japanese woman, everything can be good. But growing up in the States, we have our culture and our norms. And some of these women out here can hang. I ain't saying they can't, but, and some of these women these women out here are beautiful. But when I'm walking down the street, and I might be with my Japanese friends or whatever, or be with a Japanese girl, whatever, but when I see a black woman, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm holding a Japanese girl hand and I see a black woman, I'm letting her hand go. I'm sorry. And that might be bad, but it just happens. I mean, and I look at it, and I'm like, oh my God, a goddess just walked by. And I'll run over there. Hey, how you doing? And some people say, that's fucked up. But no, it ain't fucked up. Because that's me. I need to talk to my people. You know, I need to talk to my sisters and my brothers, you know. So what? I go and talk to another sister and say hi. Just because I'm with another woman. So what? You know? There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it is I don't talk to her because I'm scared of what this girl is going to say. Oh, why you with her? And and some women go off to that black, some Japanese, they speak like that, but I have the confidence of myself to know who I'm with, that she has the respect, and she understands that when I see another black person, whether that black person is a man or a woman, and especially if she's a woman, that I'm going to go over there and say, hi, how are you? My name is Ralph. I'm sorry, but every time I see a black woman or a black man, I have to say hi. And I don't want you thinking I'm rude or anything, so that's why I'm telling you this. What's your name? I don't even ask them what's their name. I say, where you from? And blah, blah, blah. But then sometimes they'll go through the formalities. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'll straight up ask, hey, let's email, let's trade. And sometimes they say yeah, sometimes they say no. But I'm being honest, and that's just me. So maybe what it is the women, they might be telling the truth. I mean, have you ever thought about that? I mean, they might be telling the truth because, a lot of people talk about gangbanging. When I was coming up, the gangbangers and stuff, and, I used to roll with some of them and stuff, they were men. They were strong. They probably was doing things that was against the law, but they were making their money and they was doing things, but they weren't like these weak guys nowadays that's coming up, these gangbangers hiding behind guns and all that stuff, other black men, they were smart, but they just didn't have that opportunity, or they didn't know how to do it. But them days, boy, they're gone, because I come to Japan, and I run into some brothers, and I'm like, oh shit, where you from? I'm from there. Like, what? Oh, you can't be from there. Yeah, no. I'm like, oh man, y'all must have eaten too many Fruity Pebbles or something like that, because it's fucked up. The men that's coming out now. And then another thing too, what trips me out is they come over here, and these girls, man, they're just beautiful, and God get a girl, she's beautiful, and they have sex, and the guy think it's the best sex he's ever had, and they like, oh my God, so good and bad, she treats me nice, and I'm like, oh my God, you're such a fool. Every woman can treat you nice. No, it's just a Japanese style. And I laugh, because these Japanese women married to these Japanese men outside, it's just a mess. They get at home, these women are monsters. I ain't lying. They so chill. I mean, you walking down the street in the stores, and these women is like, after these guys pull up my music, boom, 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 and I hear the girl in the car, and the guy, like he all been beaten down and stuff, and I ain't saying he shouldn't just reach around, wow, shut the fuck up, I ain't saying he should do that, but at least he say, dang, chill out, and if I was him, and that was my wife or something like that, because I had some girlfriends talking so crazy, I get out, they go to the subway station, get out, I'm like, no, crying, no, get out of my car, you catch a train home, or go call some other stupid brother, or whatever, or some dumb white motherfucker to come do this shit, talk to your shit, listen to your shit, because I ain't doing it, get the fuck out of my car, and then when I get out, I just turn the car off, I just sit there, I got time, I'm in Japan, I ain't got no ride, I got time, I'll just sit there, and they finally get out the car, I'm sorry, I get in my car, roll off, and, they call me fine, they don't, fine, I mean, I even had this one Japanese girl call me a nigga, it's my first Japanese girlfriend, but she was fine, she looked just like a sister, what'd you say? Ooh, man, she lucky she didn't get strangled, get the fuck out of my car, got out, slammed the door, took off. I don't take that.